welcome to We the People. The Prime Minister has described the attacks on Christians across India, specifically in Orissa, as a national shame. But even after 36 people have died and more than 100 places of worship have been attacked in Orissa alone, the violence has not gone away. This past week, there have been reports of attacks on churches across Tamil Nadu. Before that, there were reports of violence in Karnataka. On the program today, we're debating the very sensitive question: are India's Christians no longer secure and safe in what we were once proud to call a secular democracy? Also, is it time to ban the Bajrang Dal? And what about the underlying simmering debate that nobody ever talks honestly about, conversions? Is it time to take a relook at conversions? Is it time for a national debate on conversions? These are some of the questions we're going to look at on the program today. I want to start with Veerappa Moily of the Congress. Mr. Moily, in the past week, we've seen a lot of statements coming out of the UPA, talking about, or specifically out of the Congress, talking about how there should be a ban on the Bajrang Dal. But there is a sense that the government is actually hesitant to step in, that you're actually trying to walk this very tightrope walk between not displeasing a Hindu constituency but still appearing to be secular. If the Congress feels so strongly about intervening in Orissa and banning the Bajrang Dal, why hasn't it happened yet?
Our constituency is India, nation, not particular religion.
That's what all politicians say. but go ahead.
I know, but I'm very serious on particular an issue
Fair
like
enough.
this. Targeting a religion is bad. Whether it is targeting Hindu, targeting Christian, targeting Sikh, or targeting any religion, it is extremely bad. This will create a lot of problem. And particularly, when there is communalism on the part of the major community, that will be disastrous for the country. That's what is happening. And
where have we seen that? According to you, in Orissa, we have seen communalism by the majority community.
No, there must have been some reasons for that, but there is a onslaught on the Christians by the majority. And same thing happened in Karnataka. It is my own state.
Yes.
I had witnessed what has happened.
Yes.
What harmed some of the statues of the Jesus Christ, Saint Mary holding a baby, and Velankani holding a baby. Just torso was cut off, limbs were being cut off.
Do you believe there is a specific group responsible for these attacks, or what is the government assessment on who is responsible?
There is a group already.
Which group is that?
Whether it may be, they call themselves as Bajrangi, call themselves as VHP. And these groups claim that we have done it. That is why I am telling you. And it is not that as if we are naming it. And they themselves claim that we have done it.
Okay. Okay, Chandan Mitra, come in here before I come to Jay Panda, who's of course from Orissa, from the BJD. The assessment of the government is that it's the Bajrang Dal, or an offshoot of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, who's responsible for this. The Bajrang Dal has virtually dared the government to ban it. Don't you think this is a mockery of everything that India stands for?
No, I think, you see, Bajrang Dal, from what I read in the newspapers, is not a structured organization. It does not have a membership list. Various people have been presented on television claiming that they are Bajrang Dal leaders. We don't know anything about them. And the question of banning, see, the law is very specific. There's a law of the land that before you ban any organization, you have to provide sufficient proof about that organization being responsible for killings, murders.
And you believe that proof doesn't exist about the attacks on Christians?
Of course not. If the proof existed, Mr. Moily's party would have banned long ago. His colleagues have been demanding it for months. They are saying lift the ban on Simi and ban Bajrang Dal. They have not. Yeah, your colleagues have been saying it in the cabinet, Mr. Moily.
Lift the ban, we filed an affidavit before the Supreme Court that this ban, the stay which was granted, we said, no, stay should be there.
No, let me complete.
I think you should not mislead.
I'm not saying your party. I have not said your party, I have said your cabinet colleagues.